In my tech job, I would go weeks without accomplishing anything. Then fear would kick in and I would pull 14-hour days right up until the deadline to finish everything. I had made it as a software engineer at companies like Meta, Google, and Instagram, where focus, speed, and output are everything. But for years, my undiagnosed, mostly inattentive, ADHD caused me to cycle endlessly between 0 and 200%. The 200% was fueled by deadlines and straight fear. Out of pure desperation, I tried everything. Eventually, I figured out the right tools and systems to manage my distractibility. Hopefully, I can spare you those years of struggle. Here are 3 tactics for ADHD management that ultimately saved my tech career. And the third one is probably the most crucial one. Number 1, ignore everyone, including your manager. At one point on Instagram, I was tasked with coordinating multiple legal, product, and marketing teams to unblock a global product launch. Urgent pings every 10 minutes. So many group chats, I lost track of who people were. Weekly and daily updates for every subgroup. My job title said I was supposed to code, but I didn't have time to code. So to save me from a bad performance review, my manager told me to stop responding so fast to messages, including messages from him. At first I thought he was crazy, but after turning off all my notifications for 2-hour blocks, I noticed several things. Number 1, there's only ever one most important task at any given moment. Number 2, it's much harder to say yes to yourself if you have to say no to 10 people first. Number 3, if everything is important, nothing is important. So I realized in work and non-work settings, if you only give yourself one option, there's less for your ADHD brain to cycle on. So after following his advice to ignore him, I actually produced code, everything launched on time, and I even got promoted. Task switching is costly for everyone, but it's especially a problem for those with ADHD. Studies show switching tasks can take 15 to 20% longer in those with inattentive ADHD versus those without. To deal with this, schedule all your highly distracting obligations in one block. If you're overwhelmed, it's probably not because there's not enough time, it's probably because you're not structuring your time effectively. For example, 4 30-minute chunks means that you have to stop and start your task 4 times. In contrast, 1 2-hour block means you only have to initiate focus 1 time. Some proven techniques from big tech that can work for you too. Number 1, Meta and Google both designate org-wide no meeting Wednesdays. Block entire days with no task switching obligations so you don't have to worry about refocusing. Number 2, schedule meetings back-to-back when your brain is most naturally distracted. For me, this meant I aggressively squeezed most meetings between 1 and 4 p.m. Number 3, carve out chunks of your own focus time and cut out all options except for your most important task. If billion-dollar companies can do this and still get everything done, you can too. Number 3, this is the most important one, keep your side quests in check. My brain does not have a main quest. The whole thing is a series of side quests, and I love this aspect of my brain, but sometimes we do have more linear goals. Rather than beat yourself up for when you inevitably get sidetracked, set guardrails. Every tech team I worked on had some version of weekly sprint planning and a stand-up to check in. It looks something like this. Weekly planning on Mondays, identify your most important task of the week. Stand up and check in on Thursdays, share if you're on or off track, and identify what might be blocking you or taking up unnecessary time. That's it. The best part was that we did all of this without judgment. The goal was never to shame anyone, just to help everyone keep moving forward. You can do this outside of work too. Check in with yourself or a friend/coworker to avoid getting sidetracked. It's okay if your priorities shift as long as they shift intentionally. So to recap, it's just 3 very simple but pretty impactful ideas. To focus, eliminate all options except for the most important task. Group similar tasks or commitments together to reduce context switching. And then check in next week to make sure your inevitable side quests are intentional. By the way, if you want more ADHD tips for your specific situation, I put together a couple prompts to create your own AI ADHD coach. To get that free resource, link is in the description below. As always, thanks so much for watching. I'd appreciate a like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and I will see you in the next one.